ports going to be blockaded, and a few of our fleets have been attacked. I'm going to get rid of these ships there because they became a liability now. Our income is a little bit better, but nothing special. Let's build ourselves a ship and move out. But we just need to wait one more turn for that. This army, as you can see, has fully replenished.
Oui. En avant pour la couronne et le pays.
Yes, it's time to build this up. We'll go with the brig. Place our armies in and then just land on this coast or into Dublin and move out whatever fight our way. The best option would be for us to land in the main England and march to London. That's the most we can accomplish. Now we need a force there, and we need at least 10 units of these guys. We want to do it, but that's, as you can see, is extremely expensive. One of these to recruit costs nearly 1,000, but without the line infantry, not much we can do. Finally, our forces in North America have united, and we have gained the victory there. The British, they were able to blockade all of our ports, but they didn't do it. Even their allies couldn't do it. In this case, we're not fighting against the Prussians, so the Prussians didn't do it either. That's fine. So far, our operation is still in effect. I can't believe this, but they are causing trouble in Netherlands again. This was an extremely difficult region to deal with. Finally, we were able to land our troops in this fleet right there. And so we have ourselves in place. And so we will be attacking London soon. The remaining money should be used to fix things up. Or build. I'm unsure. Okay, the school should be fixed. And it's fine. Let's go to North America and find out if the combined force is able to get rid of these Indians. It seems that they did won a major battle, however they're still there. The rest of them just ran away.
Nous sommes puissants et invaincus.
Good. The United Forces in North America
En
did
avant,
manage to defend
marchez.
themselves against
En avant pour la
these
couronne
Indians,
et le pays.
and now we just need the time to replenish, and after that we'll sail to their homeland. Unfortunately, we don't have any more
de moi? Oui. Que
intelligence on these areas there. It's unclear if the British are marching on us. There's only one fleet, one very small fleet, and so that's clearly is not going to be enough. In South America we don't have any more forces. The pirates are there and they're making our life very, very difficult by blockading our ports, and so it's not good. However, we're still making some money out of these areas nonetheless. A summary will show that we're making a total income from taxes of 1,852, so that's fine. And we predict 3,000. We're currently landed in Great Britain.
Votre Majesté.
It couldn't be any better than that. So let's move on. Looks like the redcoats don't know what to do there. I assume that the British have invested a very large force in America, but they do not have a large enough force in mainland Europe. However, we still don't know what lies in Paris. I mean London. There could be a reasonable force in London, we just don't know that yet. The pirates won't let us trade there. We have increased some of our technologies even further. It's time for us to attack the
En
rebels.
avant, marchez. La victoire est à nous.
It was a
Monsieur.
great victory, but that didn't kill them off.
Personne ne nous vaincra. Décimez-les.
They have nowhere to retreat, they won't leave the land.
Nous sommes puissants.
They're
et
not the kind
invaincus.
of rebels that would campaign. And so we managed to deal with these
Marchez.
guys.
Votre humble serviteur.
Once again we're going back. And now everybody seems to be under control. We will be getting a lot more money. As you can see, we are in
Tenez-vous prêts.
close to
À votre service. Discrétion, mon mot d'ordre.
London.
Monsieur. Préparez les troupes pour la
And so
bataille.
let's move forward now.
Oui. Donnez le rappel pour la bataille.
But there's
En
no
avant,
need for that.
marchez.
And London is full of troops.
Votre humble
We
serviteur.
should probably try to get them out into an open field battle. It's full of troops, but mostly the townfolk is going to protect them. And that's that. They need to wait for more reinforcements, and we need to increase our forces here in Amsterdam and win the battles for England in British Islands. It looks like all of the troops are retreating in London, so obviously it's going to be a siege, and it's unclear if I'm going to try and starve them out, reduce their forces even by a little bit, because we would have the time for that. The most important thing is to avoid attacks from the Prussians, who are fighting our allies. As you can see, our ally with their 2 armies is giving us a very good deterrent, because they will fight the Prussians, and obviously the Prussians are occupied with them, and the Prussians are unable to win against them. Okay, this is what we are facing, and I'm sure that we will be able to win this if we'll be fighting correctly. Now, as you can see, the problems here are being sorted out. We should soon be making more money. There are some buildings that would increase our profits a little bit, even further. I'm sending a spy into these territories, and we'll see what kind of forces the British hold here in the Scottish region. And we'll already see a few brigades. It's fine.
Votre volonté? Partons.
There's a small force in Scotland, so if we fight them and win, we are going to prevail. Okay, in here I need to protect my ports, so I'm building up 2 brigades that are going to be stationed in the ports, and just like that holding them together. Dagestan has been destroyed. The British have lost this region to Acadian rebels.
Votre Majesté. À toute allure. À vos ordres.
And now I need to start the investment into this army that could soon move on the enemies in the north. We have the money for it, we just need the luck. As you can see, still kept the siege on. We lost the ship. Now that we're not fighting back and forth battles against the Prussians, things are looking just a little bit better. It looks like they have dealt with our allies who moved out. I'm not even sure if I ever gave them military access. I need to check. They marched into the Prussian territory. That's exactly what I like to see. Let me see. Has military access to my lands, that's great. Technology advances. I'm going to try and get some technologies, but it looks like I can't. They already have all the technologies that I have. Our fleet has been destroyed there, which is fine. We need to re-equip this army down there, but only after the Battle of London. Okay, what did they surrender? Surrender has been refused. The defending force refuses to comply with their demand of surrender. That means we are going to engage them in an open field battle. It doesn't look like they are having any more troops. The Prussians are attacking Württemberg, even if their forces are out. I'm not sure what would happen to these if they take their only settlement. As you can see, in Netherlands they were not that Catholic. I don't know what to choose actually. We will be able to field grenadiers. They're not that more expensive, but they surely are better soldiers. I should probably try to starve them out in London, or a little bit longer, and focus on other matters. But at the same time, obviously, it's unclear if that's the right thing to do. We'll never know if the London would end up being supported. That's a military establishment, and that's not. And so